If you want more evidence that we're in the future, just check out the amazing levitating train being built in Japan. They're investing trillions in this high-speed wonder. So buckle up and join me as we explore the incredible Chuo Shinkansen bullet train. From its history to its capabilities, we'll cover everything you should know about this impressive beast. Welcome to Luxury at Large. The Chuo Shinkansen is a new kind of train called a Maglev train. It's expected to be finished around 2045, but it might even be completed earlier. A Maglev train uses special electromagnets to work. It has two sets of these strong magnets. One set pushes the train away from the track, making it seem like it's floating. The other set moves the train forward. This design takes advantage of the lack of friction, which allows the train to go very fast. Japan's new Maglev bullet train is a significant step into the future, but it definitely doesn't come cheap. It's understandable that a project that involves floating a train above the ground, like the speeders in Star Wars, would be quite expensive. The estimated cost provided by the Japanese government is 9.9 trillion yen, which is equivalent to around $66,537,900,000. So it's definitely a substantial investment with a large budget. The specialized Maglev technology, luxurious accommodations, and construction expenses all contribute to the overall high price. When it comes to bullet trains, the most important aspect people focus on is the speed, also known as the bullet part. But before we talk about the destinations these trains serve, let's discuss just how fast they can go. The Chuo Shinkansen is definitely impressive in this regard, as it can reach a stunning speed of 314 miles per hour. Now that's undeniably fast, but is it the fastest train in the world? Not quite. The current record for the fastest train belongs to the French TGV, which reached a speed of 357 miles per hour, so the Chuo Shinkansen falls just short of that mark. However, it's worth mentioning that Japan has developed a similar Maglev train, which actually broke the record by hitting 375 miles per hour. So it's safe to say that Maglev trains are incredibly impressive and should not be underestimated. Considering the incredible speed of this bullet train, I'm curious about its travel time for a full route across Japan. Can it throw you from one side to the other and back in just half an hour? Well, it's not quite that fast, but it's closer to those speeds than ever before. Initially, the train will cover a section from Shinagawa Station in Tokyo to Nagoya, and this route is expected to take around 40 minutes. Now, I'm not exactly sure how fast that is, but let's compare it to driving the same route. If you were to drive by car in normal traffic, it would take you nearly 5 hours, and that's assuming traffic is behaving itself. But wait, there's more. This isn't the only route the train will be taking. There are plans for an extension to Osaka. Currently, a drive from Tokyo to Osaka takes over 6 hours. However, there's already a train service that cuts that time in half, taking around 3.5 hours. With the introduction of this new Maglev train, the travel time may be reduced even further, possibly to under 3 hours. Now, that's definitely a worthwhile investment. So, how much would it set you back to hop on this super advanced floating train? Well, apparently, the ticket for the standard route could go up to 16,237. Now, that may sound insane, but hold on a second. I've fallen for this trick before. Let's wait for the conversion before we freak out. Ah, there it is. 16,000 yen, which is approximately $120. Now, let's compare that to a similar train journey in the United States. If you were to take a train from New York City to Augusta, Maine, which falls in the same price range, an Amtrak ticket would likely cost you around $326. Not only that, but it would also take you over 8 hours to reach your destination. So yeah, this new Japanese Maglev train is absolutely awesome. We've covered just how cool and impressive it is. Now, let's address a genuine concern: the safety of these high-speed trains. It's understandable to worry, considering they reach speeds of over 300 miles per hour, which could potentially lead to devastating accidents. Even the construction of the tunnels themselves can pose risks. In fact, on October 27, 2021, a tragic incident occurred. 2 construction workers lost their lives when a retaining wall collapsed in a work tunnel, burying them both. This unfortunate event triggered a comprehensive evaluation of safety checks, which revealed significant deficiencies, so the construction process does carry its dangers. But what about the safety of the trains themselves? You might be surprised. The Shinkansen, Japan's bullet train rail network, has a flawless safety record, spanning over 57 years without a single accident. While there have been a few unfortunate incidents, such as the Shigaraki train disaster of 1991, claiming the lives of 42 individuals and injuring 614 others, or a crash outside Tokyo in 2019, resulting in 1 fatality and 34 injuries. These occurrences are considered rare in the history of Japanese railways. Therefore, the chances are that this new Maglev beauty may never harm anyone. Safety remains a top priority in the development and operation of these trains. Now let's explore how trains are set to improve in the future. Currently, the most exciting ideas for train technology expansion revolve around sustainable and green innovations. While many of these involve your typical green energy trains, there are also some intriguing proposals involving trains powered by human waste. It may sound cool and a little gross, but let's be honest, it got you curious. Speaking of transportation innovation, I don't know if we can make bullet trains much faster than they already are. But when it comes to the future, the possibilities are limitless. Just take a look at the concepts we have for flying train-plane hybrids. These remarkable machines are essentially standard rail trains equipped with massive wings. You board them just like a regular train, and then, once on the rails, the wings unfold and the train takes off into the sky while still attached to its tracks, holding on like a giant kite filled with passengers. Once the journey is complete, the hybrid slowly descends back onto the tracks, allowing passengers to get off and new ones to hop on. And get this, it can carry up to 2,000 people. Not only that, but it would also be a speed demon, reaching speeds close to 500 miles per hour, breaking all previous records. Now, let's talk about the price tag for this futuristic wonder. My guess is that it would cost an astronomical amount. After all, the technology required to safely take off and land on rails multiple times a day doesn't sound cheap at all. But hey, in the realm of innovation, sometimes the price is worth paying for incredible advancements. This project may seem like an idea ripped straight out of a futuristic history book, but believe it or not, it actually dates back to the 20th century, the 1970s to be precise. Back then, this Japanese maglev technology was already being discussed and explored. Thanks to the combined efforts of Japan Airlines, Japanese National Railways, and Central Japan Railway Company. In fact, the development of this project led to the creation of a 7-kilometer test track for maglev research and development. This track became the site where the Japanese maglev train achieved a remarkable feat in 2015. It shattered the magnetic levitation track record by reaching an astonishing speed of 375 miles per hour. So, while it may have taken an incredibly long time, the mission was eventually accomplished. Imagine the possibilities if this technology continues to evolve and reaches the point where trains can travel beyond our planet's surface. It's a testament to human creativity and the relentless pursuit of pushing the boundaries of what is possible. The future is filled with awe-inspiring innovations, and Japan is at the forefront, bringing us one step closer to extraordinary train travel experiences. Do you look forward to having floating trains in your country? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. If you want to learn about some top Rolex timepieces that everyone desires but may test your patience, click on this video right here. Thanks!